facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Are you tired of all the noise and speculation in the news? On Hard Facts, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only FUBRA had been aware of the boo-boo trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing good will come out. What did they promise us? They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. But what are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Hard Facts.
It's the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itamian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. This is Hard Facts, and I'm Maryann Okon, welcoming you. We're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. As usual on Hard Facts, it will be your most authentic news experience, and that one, I could write you a check and you could take it to the bank, yes? From 3 o'clock, we'll be looking at the big three stories, most importantly, the big weekend stories. So there are more than three today because the weekend was pregnant and it gave birth. So many things to unpack on the 3 o'clock hour. And then, of course, on the 4 o'clock hour, we'll be touching base with you Lagosians to find out how you are managing, because the Lagos State government has magnanimously decided to fix our roads, and we're grateful for it. But then we'd like to know how, the flow of traffic is being handled. What are the alternative routes that you are taking to work, and has this affected you, your timeliness to work? Did you have to leave home earlier, or were you stuck somewhere in traffic and then that led to you getting late for that meeting or whatever? So we're going to be looking at that on Checkpoint. And then on the 5 o'clock hour, we'd be talking about terrorism. A conversation that must be had, most importantly, because of what happened in Katsina State over the last week, where the police had feigned ignorance, saying that they did not know that people were kidnapped. 177 of them were kidnapped in Katsina State. And then, of course, after a very serious outcry by not just the Christian Association of Nigeria, but Nigerians in general, the police now made a U-turn and said, oh, yes, people were killed. How do we manage information at a time where we're fighting terrorism? How do we handle proper communication and information at times like this, if we really are indeed going to deal with terrorism and bring it to its feet, if being the operating word? And that's why I'm going to be talking to a former police commissioner. I'm going to be talking to a former DSS director. These two gentlemen will help us to unpack that segment of the show. So once again, my name is Maryann Okon, welcoming you to the show. It promises to be a good one, and you can put your money on it. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get straight into the conversation. Once again, welcome to the show.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the Big Three Stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three and stay informed, where the truth always comes first.
Nigeria's biggest decisions. And I'm asking them on Hard Facts 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Hard Facts.
The big weekend.
All right, like I said, the big weekend on Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. You can join the conversation on X. Use the hashtag Hard Facts. You could also join the conversation on WhatsApp. It's 0809597585. That's 0809597585. You could also join the conversation when the phone lines are open. For the men, it's 08020177093. That's 080201. What is happening with the 8? 0201277093. And for the guys, for the ladies, 020146579190. Let's get into the business of the day, shall we? Let's start with Kwankwa. So we had a conversation about this on Friday. We had a conversation about this on Thursday. We had a conversation about this on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. When we had, last week, Tuesday, the upper week, we had the representative or the spokesperson of the NNPP, Ladikba Johnson, here with us in the studio, where speculations were made. He obviously tiptoed around the issue of, the governor moving. Well, finally he has. For those of you who do not know, the flags have changed. The red flags have disappeared, and of course the APC flag is now flying full mast in the Kano State Government House. And obviously we saw a video over the weekend of the NNPP flags being folded and taken out of Government House. So obviously that ship has left, or ship, I beg your pardon, not sheep, not SHEEP, but that ship has left the harbour, sailed, most importantly. But then there seems to be a drama that's playing out. We saw Rabiu Kwankwa, so, he was visited by his followers in Kano State, and he spoke. I can't play the video because it's mostly in Hausa, and I would need a translator to translate everything. Unfortunately, we do not have a translator in the studio, so that I will leave. And I'll tell you exactly what he said. Well, most of it was that it's a sad day, it's a dark day for NNPP, and that he paints a picture of him not necessarily being in support of that move, because I know that as we speak, the deputy governor to Abba is still with the NNPP, which he has said that he's not going to move, meaning that maybe sooner or later he's going to be impeached. The Honorable Commissioner for Information has also decided that, hey, I'm resigning and I'm not going to campus you to the APC, so I no longer align with your policies and your programs going forward, so I'm going to move back to my NNPP, and that means me stepping away from the office that you had given me or appointed me to. So that one's there. Who knows? There might be other people who might jump ship, but it looks like the governor and his spokespersons and other SAs and members of the House of Assembly, and here some members of the National Assembly, have joined in that move. But then there is a problem, whether we like it or not, because there is Jason. If you listen to the conversation I had with my guests, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, talking about the demands, I'm sure that 80% of those demands were met. So obviously that's why this move has taken place. But when Kwankwaso comes out to make it look like, oh, we're not supporting this, we're not necessarily in support of this, but you were in Aso Rock a couple of times last week. What were you there for, sir? This doesn't shouldn't come to you as a shock. But I'm hoping that I can sit with Kwankwaso, Senator Kwankwaso, sometime soon. I'm hoping that I can sit with him this week and have a conversation. I'd really like to pick his brains as to what he believes is happening with his party, and will he be staying in the NMPP going forward, or is he going to take his Kwankwasia movement elsewhere? But here's a clip, ladies and gentlemen, of the flag change in Government House, Kanu. This video we got off Rise Television over the weekend. All right, well, that is my good friend, former spokesperson of the government, who is now, I think he's still the SA Media, yes, to Governor Abba, taking the NMPP flag out and, of course, hoisting the APC flag. Let's move away from that story and go to Katsina. Yes, let's look at what's happening in Katsina. The story here is from the Premium Times newspaper, and it says 2027 Katsina political heavyweights quietly forging a formidable opposition. What's that story about? Well, on Tuesday, Al Mustafa Saulawa, former director of protocol to ex-governor Aminu Masari, defected from the ruling All Progressive Congress to the ADC. The defection on Tuesday is one of such that would raise eyebrows. In fact, Mr. Salowa's exit completes a puzzle that has been assembling quietly for months by joining the ADC roster that already includes former secretaries of the government, Mustafa Inua, and two former senators, Ibrahim Sauri and Ahmed Kaita. This has helped cement, a formidable mega party coalition. Now, the ADC in Katsina is no longer a fringe platform. It is rapidly, according to this news item, becoming a significant force staffed by the very architects who once shaped the system. They now challenge the system, being the APC. To appreciate the threat that this poses to Governor Diko Rada in 2027, one must move beyond headlines to the underlying numbers and networks. Now, for those of you who do not understand where this story is coming from or where it's going, it's about the deaths of former President Muhammadu Buhari, because you see, he in some way was a godfather of politics in that part of the country. And his godfatherism did not end in Katsina, but he played a huge role because Diko Rada was more like a son to him. And if you do cast your minds back to the funeral, did you see how Diko Rada cried like a baby? Now, that tear was not just the fact that, he loved Buhari like a father, but it was not about, it was more like, what are we going to do? Because once this man is gone, the cards will just collapse. And so when a shepherd is struck, the sheep, of course, scatters. And that's what's happening in Katsina State. For those of you, I'm trying to explain the political situation in Katsina. So the same guys who built the CPC into the APC are the same guys who are, remember, just before Buhari's death, there had been conversations about, if the CPC bloc is going to leave the presidency, if they're not going to be supporting Tinubu's 2027, bid and all of that. We kept having a group of people come up to say, no, we're good, we're standing with Tinubu, but we're seeing that pack of cards collapse gradually. And where are most of them going to? The ADC. How much of a challenge will that be for Diko Rada in 2027 remains to be seen. I'll move away from that. Let's talk about the coup. Do you remember that coup? We woke up one day and we heard that there was a coup. We're not sure there was a coup. Oh, no, there was no coup, said the DHQ. And then weeks later, there was a U-turn. Well, there was a coup. And it was led and sponsored by former head of the NDDC and former governor of Bayelsa State. It raised a lot of eyebrows, a lot of questions that are yet to be answered. Well, the Daily Trust newspaper reports today that the alleged coup, military hands over report to President Tinubu. The military, we hear, has submitted to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the report of its investigation into what hit the military that had denied before that there was no coup, tagged indiscipline and breach of service regulations by 16 detained officers whom reports have alleged were involved in a coup plot. Don't forget, it's still alleged. The report by Sahara Reporters said officers ranging from to Brigadier General were arrested and detained by the DIA for attempting to overthrow the President Tinubu government. The defense headquarters and the presidency had at the time denied. In fact, the presidency said nothing, absolutely nothing. The defense HQ and at least at some point said there was no coup. What are you talking about? Just like the police said, there was no. They did not kidnap anybody in Kaduna. Guys talking about. Yeah. They denied that there was a coup attempt, despite widespread rumors. There may have been a coup attempt, linking it to the cancellation of the October 1 Independence Day parade. Do you remember? But is this the first time that we've heard under this Tinubu administration that there was a coup attempt? The last time we heard of that, it was when kids were paraded in front of the media as coup plotters, that their protest, hunger by the way, was trying to unseat the president. Here we go again. This time, it's a former Bayelsa state governor funneling money through the former NDDC boss to unseat the president. Oh, hold on. We've not gotten to the juicy part. The juicy part is, people like Big Boro. The juicy part is, he allegedly was looking for a diplomatic position that was not given to him, was denied to him. Hence, he decided to plot a coup. I'll let you do the statistics and the mathematics in your brain, eh? Welcome to Hard Facts. Okay, from the Vanguard newspaper, reps opposition lawmakers question non-implementation of the 2025 budget. Oh, they just woke up from sleep. Don't forget, these people have been on recess for almost more than a month. They have been on recess. Every Congress, National Assembly, Parliament across the world, they had resumed. Our own were still on recess. And we're still asking, when are they going to check this, our electoral act, so that they can sign it into law? They are in recess. Well, reps opposition, being the opposition members in the House of Representatives, are questioning why the 2025 budget was not implemented. But I'd just also like to rejig your memory that budget was running concurrently with the 2024 budget while they were still writing the 2026 budget. While we were still in 2025, some aspect, in fact, the capital, was it that? Yeah. Some aspects of that 2025 budget was deferred to 2026. And in 2026, while they were telling them that, look, don't put anything new into the budget because we're deferring some from 2025 that we were not able to, to implement. Don't put anything. While they were saying that the ministries, departments, and the agencies still put things. And here we are in 2026. We were so confused, more confused than ever. And well, the House of Representatives opposition are awake to their responsibilities. But what? Can it achieve anything, really? Just questioning, because they're minority. And finally, before we go on this break quickly, Reps is disowning a caucus interim report on tax laws. Yes, there was a minority group also, of course, made up of the opposition who were questioning the reports on tax. So they decided to sit and have another committee. So the House of Representatives is saying, we don't know these people. We don't know what they're talking about. It's not us. Lines are open. Let's talk.
Hard Facts with Maryann Okon. We'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
When you sprinkle, every meal feels so right. When you stir, the color shines so bright. When you serve, it's pure delight. Just make
From jollof to stews, from soups to sauce, Tastemaker seasoning powder makes everything taste so good.
Balance oil. Good food, no worries.
How do we make our cooking come alive, oh? Pepetera. For that tasty meal where you like, oh. Pepetera. I mean, you want cook food to impress, oh. Pepetera. Hey, Pepetera, Pepetera.
Whether it's jollof or na stew, even for porridge or spaghetti, cook to impress with Pepetera.
Say this big bull bag of rice no get the new big bull holographic seal?
Not true.
Introducing the Big Bull holographic seal tape, your favorite authentic Big Bull rice, 50 kg and 25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull rice. Do not buy if the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken. Big Bull rice. Tasty rice nourished you.
It's a season of giving. Nigeria Info FM and Mommy Gift want you to join us in giving. Give your old books, old school bags, old shoes, and you can give new ones too. All you have to do is bring them to our office at plot 267A, Tamian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. And in the new year, we will deliver to the less privileged. It's the Mommy Gift Initiative, supported by Nigeria Info FM. Start donating your gifts today. For more information, call 080-999-20254. That is 080-999-20254.
The heartbeat of radio keeps pumping.
All the trending news and conversation.
In a country that lacks social ambition and prosperity, you will work so hard and still not make it.
After God Almighty, it's money in Nigeria. We don't have government.
Governors from Abia State, in a normal setting, they won't even get one vote.
What of our president? Is he not running this country from outside country?
But those who give us Nigeria never realize that we are not one.
A man whose job is to protect you and your children is putting the lives of your children on the line.
See, all this issue, education, whatever, everything, we shouldn't leave everything for government to do.
It's so annoying at times when you hear some callers.
Call your father, don't call the government because you like your oppressor.
It's all day and night
with 99.3
Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories, you know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Hard Facts.
And we're live from our audiovisual studios here in Tamian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. My name is Maryann Okon. We're looking at the big weekend stories for today. We started in Kano and then went to Katsina, and then, of course, talking about the alleged coup. Well, the president has been handed a report by the military. The House of Representatives opposition lawmakers are questioning the non-implementation of the 2025 budget. And of course, the same opposition had put together an interim report, as reported by the Vanguard newspaper, on tax laws, where the main house, the full house, is disowning. They're saying we don't know anything about it. Let's talk, guys. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. That's the number for you to call. You've got 60 seconds. Go straight to the point. By the way, while we are still talking, I'll insert a video. Wike's convoy was being pursued after in the FCT. While he was in River State campaigning and doing all of these things, people were being owed salaries, and so many things were in, limbo. Let me use that word loosely, but yeah, in some sort of a limbo. And so they were waiting for him to return. Well, not a very pretty sight, but yeah, you would see how the JUAC and NUT members rushed to block his convoy in the Federal Capital Territory. In the meantime, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let's go, 60 seconds. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm back from Elasa.
Go ahead.
I thought that the federal government said there is nothing like coup. But how come now they have brought it and Nigeria begin to see? Is that how APC government full of lies, propagandas? Do we have government in this country at all?
Yes, we do.
Things happen in he said?
I say yes, we do. We do have a government.
Why would such a thing happen in a country and government hiding it? And yet people knew about it. Is that how a government run? Or is that how a country run? Why is it that APC government full of lies and propagandas? And they are the people who come and agitate and campaign for 2027. Are they not ashamed?
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very much, Mr. Mba, for calling. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. You could join the conversation on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube. It's Nigeria Info FM. On Facebook, it's Nigeria Info 99.3. You could join us on WhatsApp. It's 0809-5975-805. Now, if you're listening to us from outside of the country, you want to be part of the conversation, you are allowed to call that same number on WhatsApp. But on X, use the hashtag Hard Facts. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Post them on our live stream. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Action lady, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Happy New Week.
Same to you.
Yeah, quick one. The House of Rep, the minority, right? Is it now they want to call for whatever is not right in the whatever budget or whatever? Maybe they are there when Akpabio will be hitting that thing. I have it, bow. I have it, bow. All of them keep quiet. This 9 minutes, when election already finished. My prayer is for Nigerians to come together and make sure, because all of them have defected to APC now, both to House, to Senate, to Governor, everybody. So the game now is between we and them. Please, Nigerians, come and let defender vote, send these people packing. For the coup or no coup, like my chairman we said, my man now, that political worldwide, it's all government of Ntunago. What are they saying about the coup?
All right.
Which waiting they pass to the president.
Thank you
Let's
very
wait
much
and see the outcome.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. 60 seconds is all you have. Please go straight to the point. 0201-277-0993. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Post your comment right there. Turn off your radio.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ndubisi, my sister.
Go ahead.
Thank God for life. Thank God for this week again. Lie propaganda is too much in this our government. Let them tell us truth for once. Even my father that gave birth to me, if he lied for me first time, second one, I will not believe him again. If he tell that you are telling me lie, could not call him public, I will fall his hand. Lie is not good. Tell us truth so that we can know where we belong in this country. Government should tell us truth. There are only people that can tell us truth. They should say the truth because nobody will arrest them when they say the truth. Nobody will charge them when they say the truth. They should learn how to say truth so that we can believe them for once. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. Welcome to Hard Facts. Good afternoon.
Hi, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hope you had an amazing weekend.
I tried.
It is well. Maryann, there was a coup. There was no coup. I beg, can you just tell these people to stand in one place, please? One thing is certain in this country. There's a freedom of speech according to one's civic right. But freedom after speech is not guaranteed because as far as this position is concerned, anyone perceived to be an opposition is also termed a coup plotter. Then just have to arrest people, though, because when you say something now, they will say you are a coup plotter. They will shall bring you out one way or the other. Secondly, if care is not taken after this tenure of this present administration, the budget will still spill over, and they will now use it as a campaign strategy for us to also vote them in. Since it's always running concurrently, then just start. Bye-bye, I beg.
Thank you very much for calling 020-1277-0993. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Manuel from Naga.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chris, don't worry. Nigerians are hearing you, and we are ready for APC. So whatever APC is trying to do now, it's best for Nigerians to decide. Already, APC have got, they have cracked already. I give for now to 6 months. You see they are fall down by the grace of God. So they are confused already. Whatever they said now, they are dead on arrival. Thank you very much, Miriam.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. The lady 0201-465-7190. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
You have Raymond from Becky here.
Go ahead, Raymond.
Please, coup for no coup. The fact remains that we have a very fake government in power. APC is a very fake government. And all hands must be on deck to get them out in 2027. Good afternoon.
All right. Thank you very much. I would like to read your messages that are coming in on our social media platforms. But first, let me take you to the FCT where apparently teachers were not having it with the FCT minister. I mean, he did a press conference recently talking about the fact that the APC in Rivers is a threat to him. But first, this is how he was welcomed, or his convoy was welcomed today in the FCT. And this video is courtesy of News Central Television. Take a look.
Running towards the second gate of the FCTA,
So apparently they were trying to get to the gate so that they would not let him into his office. I guess they wanted to have a face-off of sorts and say, hey man, you can't run from us forever. You need to pay us. You need to come to terms with our agreement. But he's building roads now. He's making Abuja look nice. Interesting. This video is courtesy of News Central Television. I'm going to skip this video now, Lagos, and then we'll go to the FCT minister speaking about politics in River State and how it's a threat to him. Take a listen. This video is courtesy of ABDN. All right.
What is going on now? I've never seen the level of empowerment of any state than River State in terms of political appointment. It's a problem for me as a member of PDP. Since the history of River State, be it military or civilian, we have never had that kind of political appointments at the federal level. Never. So it's a threat. Listen. Even when you are preaching, the people will ask you, what are you preaching? See. See, sir. Bodo, Bonny Road. They're almost completed. So what are you trying to tell us? Sir, look at the enemy area. That is where you have the refinery. It's almost completed. So you have to be careful. I have a problem in the world of PDP. You know why? What is going on now? I've never seen the level of empowerment of any state.
I think I played you the wrong clip, but there's a part where he says that the PDP the APC in River State is a threat to him. I'm going to try to play that clip.
People will ask you, what are you preaching? See, that is the where you have the refinery. It's almost completed. So you have to be careful.
So the APC is threatening you in River State?
It's a threat.
To you?
Yes, it's a threat.
Supporting the APC?
No, listen, no. You have to face reality. You have to face reality. Whether PDP likes it or not, they had the opportunity. The only thing that's going for me now, and that's why I won my local government, is because my people believe and still have that faith in me.
That's the FCT minister. Ezebunwa Nyesomwike. Back to the phone lines, Lagos. Let's talk 0201277099300146. I'm not laughing at him. I'm a little exhausted mentally with this whole Rivers brouhaha. 020127709936. 60 seconds is all you have. My God, the Rivers problem is confusing me. Ah, dear God. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello?
Good afternoon, Mayor.
Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Evangelist George. I can't even probably go laugh of weekend. Let me go. I cannot even talk. A whole weekend of the whole. Mayor, it's so sad. It's so sad because even the politicians themselves, they are just claiming they are politicians. They are not. Because if this man that is talking now knows what is politics, he will not play the way he was playing. But it's almost over for him. Let's just forget about weekend for now. Let's talk about budget.
There are those who would beg to differ because, you see, they would tell you that his way of playing politics has benefited him and got him the office that he's occupying presently.
That is their own way. That is their own way. But the thing that saddened my heart the most is the budget of 2024, 2025, 2026. Nigerians, what happened to us? We don't even know how to ask questions. This is sad. This is so sad. At the end of the month, all this money now will be 1 regard of rice, one packet of Indomie, and one a loaf of bread. We will forget about a budget of many years. Budget that can fit almost the whole Africa.
Thank you for calling.
It's sad.
Thank you very much for calling.
It's sad.
Thank you very much for calling. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Good afternoon, Maryann.
Hello.
Zoma on the line.
Hello, Zoma.
I want to talk about the kid that they don't like. You see, Maryann, how can children love their father who always tell them, say, look at lion outside, look at lion outside. When you get outside, you will not see any lion. If you say this queue, na mature queue, not be amateur, because the amateur owner they do so. We forget the truth. Because it is not mature crew, it's amateur crew. That is why they are just dribbling themselves. Yes, so it is queue today. Tomorrow it's not queue. One day. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you very much, Rizal, for calling. I do appreciate it. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Hello, Maryann.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. My name is Y.S. calling you from Oshodi. This afternoon. I want to talk about this meter big with Nigeria free of charge. And the Disco and Genko, they were talking. I don't know what are they saying now. If something give it to Nigeria, and we are expecting it many months ago, so they should just, if they have any problem with the presidency, go and meet them. President Minister, but this meter must reach the Nigeria they wanted to give it to.
Why are we talking about meter, please? Why are we talking about meter? What does this have to do with our stories?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting in now.
All right. So listen before you call him because you just literally took us off. What is that? Welcome to Hard Facts.
Good afternoon. God's property. I know what you put for your post for Instagram.
Did I belong to you before?
And that's your new name. Okay, good. So I want to ask, Why is now APC a threat to Wike? It's an alarming to me. Because this is the APC that have given Wike lifeline. This is the APC that have given Wike support when he was in PDP. This is the Wike which have brought Wike to power as NCT minister. Why then now you go to the dogs that feed you and bite the hands? You should explain for us. Good afternoon. Why APC is a threat to him?
Thank you, Peter. I wish you could meet the FCT minister yourself, because I would really love to sit with him. I don't know if I have the bandwidth, but I'd love to pick his brains as to why he holds that perspective, and what he thinks will come off all that's brewing right now in River State, or is he going to let sleeping dogs lie? Welcome to Hard Facts.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Ijebode, Oscar from Ijebode.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say something about Wike. You see, I've been asking about his voice. I've been the one singing before, as they sweet them, they pepper them on the other side. You see, Wike have, if you see Wike voice now, he don't know how to play the politics. He's very arrogant in nature. And he has pursued Fubara to the powerhouse that is greater than him. You can see where his problem began now is 001. When they say Fubara 001, meaning he's the leader of APC. So he is now becoming another. And now he has destroyed PDP. Wike has no party now. So that is the thing. So everybody must reap what they are sold.
All right.
Thank you very much for calling. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for calling us from Ijebode. I'll take a break and read some messages that are coming in on our live stream. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's start with Facebook. John here says, with this, you still want us to believe this GBT government? Aderogba Yekin here says, we have a long way to go in Nigeria. I thought the presidency said there is nothing like that, and DHQ also denied it too. Well, this government has had a lot of walkbacks and setting the record straight and U-turns. It started right from the beginning, literally from the first year. So, don't expect anything different, unfortunately. Ebi Ambo here says, Kwankwaso is the chief gatekeeper of Kano politics. His political protege, the current governor of Kano State, is playing a dangerous game by jumping ship. His decision to join the APC may scuttle his re-election if Kwankwaso and his Kwankwasia movement do not support it. Now, who's to say that he doesn't? Do not forget, in our analysis in-house, we've continuously talked about the fact that there are a list of demands that were made, and one of the things that stalled his movement was the fact that most of the things on that list of demands were not going to be met by the APC. Don't forget also that the former leader of the APC is a former governor of Kano State, Ganduje, whose own protege he's trying to push. He's trying to push his own protege to take over from Abba in 2027, which means that there might be a deadlock of sorts, because who's going to be the president's favorite? But then I'm guessing that one of the things that would be on the list of demands would be that Abba must go for a second term. But also there have been reports and pictures showing Kwankwaso, the senator, in Government House with the president. And they've had talks and talks and talks. So Kwankwaso coming out now to say, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that he does know, right? Does he approve of it or does he not? That's left to them. Whatever they tell us is what we're going to go with. But can he say that he does not know about the fact that Abba is going? And Abba's deputy is still a member of the NMPP. Something has to give. Let's be smart. Let's read in between the lines here. Okay. Architect Dada Deda here says, the problem we have in our country is that the president and the rubber stamp Senate, cash and carry, you just send me the same message. Do you just copy and paste these messages every time we come live on Facebook? It's boring. Keep it fresh, please. All right, here on WhatsApp, someone here says, What do Nigerians want to do with the news of there was a coup? Are we not seeing the massive infrastructural revolution? AB from Ekpe. AB, there's massive infrastructural revolution. Where? Please just list them to me now as you have sent this message. List it to us so that we can tell Nigerians that there is a massive infrastructure revolution. But does that put money in the pockets of Nigerians? Or and does that, not but, and does that put money in the pocket of Nigerians? Because, you know, we're unable to pay our rents right now. I'm unable to pay my rent right now. I may not be able to afford it before the year is over. A couple of us are unable to afford transportation to work anymore because our purchasing power continues to stagnate while the cost of living continues to go off or up. Average persons do not have where to stay anymore. Some of them are sleeping roughly in the streets. Food is expensive. Yes, a few things are cheap, but how many people can afford square meals, let alone round ones? There's a lot that we need to unpack, but it's okay for us to just say that government is doing infrastructure now. Look at Nail Fund. Is there money in our pockets? How much is the average income earner taking home? Can it take them home? Are we ready to have these conversations? By the way, Nigeria Info is going to start its Twitter Spaces. So get ready. From the first week in February, we're going to be having these conversations on our Twitter Spaces. And you cannot afford to miss it because you will be having your say also. And we'll be talking about our reality as opposed to the propaganda that we're hearing every other day. So, yeah, you can't afford to miss it. Jeremiah here says, it's only a wicked person who would see a bad thing happening and say it's a good thing. APC has a party, or I'm sure you mean as a party, are not confused as people may insinuate, but that they're wickedly wicked. Did you hear what Oshomole said last week, that food prices are down? How much was a bottle of Coca-Cola in 2012 and 2013 respectively? If the price of Gary or Yam is down, it means other items are also down. How was dollar and naira in 2014 and 2015? These hellish people came to power. Since these hellish people came to power, I'm sure that's what you wanted to type. But would you see people who will vote APC in 2027? God forbid slavery, he says. Triple A from Ajol says, Maryann, now for Nigerians, do lamentation. Shagari time, lamentation. Buhari, Idiagbon, lamentation. Down to this government. When are we going to stop lamenting and getting it right? The answer is blowing in the wind. We can get it right, but the truth is that people will always lament. That's one thing you must understand. People will always lament. People will always demand more from government. Unfortunately, the ask is that we've not even gotten to the barest minimum where we can say, okay, we have everything, like at least 24 hours power. In 2026, we're still dealing with that. And Elon Musk is building robots that will take care of our babies and the elderly. We're still struggling with power. Someone says there's still a lifeline for Wike to jump into the Labour Party. He can be running mates to Abure. When you think you're the smartest, you have to think again. This one says, with all the defections to the APC, I believe God is answering our prayers. He's helping us separate the wheat from the chaff. It's left for us to open our eyes. Abel from Bagada. This one here says, APC is bad government. They're full of propaganda, coup and not coup. There is no truth in them. Kaduna, they kidnap worshippers. Police said it's a lie. I don't believe them. Prince Isaiah. Or the police has walked back that particular one, and they now accepted that, people were kidnapped. Someone says, when a human being is trying to be in two places at the same time and trying to be in control of two different places, he will be confused and destroy himself, just like the noisemaker Wike is doing presently. Okay. I can read one more message and then we'll go on a break. Nafute from Lagos. I hope I didn't destroy your name. The present government is grossly incompetent. Would they run their private companies this way? They only know how to steal, he says. Have you caught them before? Let's go on a break. I will have maybe just a minute to read some more messages after this break. Stay with us. It's still Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info.
mom poured her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
Nutria, the give joy. Creamy taste plus vitamins where they work.
It get vitamin A, B6, B1D, with protein and calcium for the whole family.
I carry and go school, now my yoga PDs.
Open up, drink up, feel up. Nutrio, my yogurt, irresistible. Nutrio drinking yogurt na correct product from Seaway. It get two type where you fit enjoy, sweetened and strawberry. It there for 500 ml, 400 ml, and 125 ml. Nutrio, my yogurt, irresistible. Meals, don't compromise. Go for
Rich, consistent taste for cooking mouth-watering soups, stews, and jollof. Choose wisely. Choose Gold. Terra Gold Seasoning Cube.
One cube. Endless possibilities. Terra Gold.
What is health? It's more than the absence of illness. It's the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But let's delve deeper. Health is the heartbeat of life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Attention, secondary schools. The countdown is on for the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Season 9 audition. And here's the big news. The registration deadline has been extended to January 25th, 2026. Do you think your students have what it takes to speak up, stand out, and debate brilliantly? Then register now for the live auditions by visiting nigeriainfo.fm. All schools that have successfully submitted their registration online are expected to attend the live audition happening on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. Venue, Nigeria Info Studios, 267A at Timian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Audition begin 10 a.m. prompt on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. Don't miss this opportunity to let your student voices be heard. Register now at nigeriainfo.fm. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Okay, I've got to go. Very yeah, you want to stay back to hard back. This is back to talk about. I was the aspect on the make loud noise. You could hear from the like trouble.
Everywhere is about